this is the reality of what's happening with the US economy for so many Americans. This is a job fair here on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. Hundreds of people here, they line up before the doors open just to get a chance to talk to employers and to try and find some hope that maybe they'll be able to get a job. I've spoken to people who've been unemployed for years, who've turned up here still hoping that there is some slice of optimism on the horizon.
I've sent a lot of resumes out and have gotten no responses at all. So,
and how does that make you feel?
Unemployable, not useful. So it's not a good feeling.
The economy in the United States is very bad. It's almost at an all-time high, if not an all-time high. So competition is real fierce.
Well, Bob Hillman here is with National Career Fairs. And Bob, is this unusual to get this kind of crowd here?
No, this is about normal for here.
And what kind of response do you get? I mean, are people still hoping that they might be able to get a job?
Well, they are, and with good possibilities, they can. It's just all about networking. It's about talking to people. It's asking questions, and it's thinking outside the box. Just because you've never done something doesn't mean you can't do it, or you wouldn't like doing it, or you wouldn't be really good at doing it. So we tell them to think outside the box, talk to everybody, find out what your opportunities are, and go for it.
What's your sense of how the economy is tracking and why employers have been reluctant to put people on?
Well, I think mainly it's because of right here in Washington, D.C. You know, the government is not being responsive to the American business community all over this country. When you have manufacturing companies and small businesses and businesses of every size in states everywhere wanting to hire people, but they don't dare because of the regulations, because of the taxes, because of all the uncertainty coming out of the United States Congress of what their future is going to hold for them. And until the Congress can get their act together and give some confidence to the business community nationwide, this is going to continue.
Bob Hillman, thanks very much. So there is a sense that the last half of the year there will be some economic growth. It's certainly still sluggish. The unemployment rate is still high, and you only have to look around at a room like this to realise things are very tough for a lot of Americans still.